Jumbo fellow adventurers. Oh boy, are we in some wild, challenging, trying times. Of course, I'm talking about George Floyd, rest in peace. I'm talking about the riots in Minneapolis and all over the United States. And another really dicey subject. I have my own passions and concerns and convictions, as does probably every American, if not every citizen of this beautiful planet, with regards to the turmoil right now. And as I pulled myself together and decided what to share today, because how can I possibly not talk about this? Lots of buzzwords went through my head that are all trigger points one way or another. Racism, national pride, Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, white privilege. And then it finally occurred to me that all of that is potentially so divisive, no matter what my feelings are, no matter what the truth is, because we could parse the truth in a number of ways here, and there are points from every perspective. But I realize there's only one question, and it's an easy one, it's benevolent, it's not divisive. There's one question for all of us who feel stirred to ask. What does love call you to do? Not who is right, not who is wrong. There are people in truth, acting with truth. There are people acting outside of truth, but they think it's truth. But that's drama. That's not going to help the situation. What does love call you to do? This is the very nature of a life in these sacred, hallowed jungles of time and space. What are you going to do with it? There is nothing destined. There is nothing set in stone. There's nothing you're supposed to do. There's nothing you're supposed to not do, other than avoid violence, okay? Because that's just a no-win every way. I've talked about it before, so. But life is here for the choosing. Life is here to be tested. Life is not some simple riddle. It is complex at different times. And we came here to see what we would do with it. Now, there are some immovable truths. We are all bathed in love. We are all mini-me's of the divine. We all have thoughts to become the things and events of our lives. And sometimes when I have approached these topics of white privilege or Blue Lives Matter or, every side of the fence, I feel like the conversation immediately ends. And what many spiritually aware people rightly tell me is that, Mike, we all create our own realities. And what's going on out there is beside the point. I am here to live my glory and to share the truth with other people so that they may quicker live their glory. And in a way, I think that's just pushing it under the carpet, because we are all brothers and sisters, and I'm not picking sides here. But while you do create your future and your destiny, and you are all powerful, and so is anybody else who claims to be otherwise, all powerful. If there was a fire burning in your neighbor's home, and you're all powerful, you can go live the life of your dreams, would you do what you could to help? You don't have to. You will not be judged if you turn away and you go buy a new car. But I know it's in you to want to do better, to want to help everybody reach this level, to bring everybody into the light of truth. And if our brothers and sisters are suffering, whether it's because of their color, or whether it's because of their own attitude, or whether it's because they wear a police officer's uniform, doesn't that call you to use your divine creative power to shine a light, a benevolent light, a peaceful light, to say, hey, this is what's working for me. Hey, let's dust you off. Hey, life gives second chances to everybody, and third and fourth and fifth chances to everybody. Wouldn't that be the direction love moves you? There is no shoulds in time and space, other than not violating other people. But even that is a deep philosophical question. We're not going there. The question is, what does love call you to do? And are you going to do it? You don't have to. And maybe it's not calling you because there's a tragedy unfolding right now in the United States that's been brewing for hundreds of years. There are many tragedies brewing in the United States. Which one are you going to give your attention to? Which one does love call you to now? None? That's okay. Go do your thing. Be a light. Your day may come in 10 or 20 or 50 years, and your successes will be a beacon to all other people. And that is not unspiritual. You don't have to do anything right now. But might you donate to a cause? Either, I won't even name them. Might you donate to a cause that might help bring light and justice to an arena that is in dire need of it? You don't have to donate to a cause. Might you volunteer? Might you be a vigilante, a good Samaritan, doing unspoken good deeds? You don't have to, but maybe you know a few people who are suffering and in pain, and you can anonymously help them. Wow. Might you post, if you're brazen enough, a few memes? Share this video to kind of at least invite people to think and consider without claiming sides, without looking for justification, without saying who's right or who's wrong? Might you share your rationale for what's unfolding in any hotspot of the world with the hope and the intention of bringing love and clarity? You don't have to do any of these. What does love call you to do? This is the simple equation that's before us today. You might march. You might protest. Do it peacefully. You might take a pass. Anyway, I couldn't not talk about George Floyd, rest in peace, these riots, the trying, difficult circumstances that so many of our brothers and sisters are in, of every shade, of every color, of every occupation. Just feel the love, just feel sympathy, and go where it calls you to go, if it even calls you to go anywhere now. Thanks. Happy Friday. Happy everything. It's still a beautiful world. You're still all powerful. Your thoughts become things. This will pass. We will move on to greater heights, do greater things with love in our hearts, locked arm in arm, singing oh-ee-oh. Tally-ho, and we'll see you on Monday. Thoughts become things.